Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Music Shop Podcast. I'm your host, Tiemo, and this is my guest, Matthew Knoll.
Yeah, how you doing? How it is, everybody? You know we're gonna review an album today. It's gonna be real good, real smooth.
All right. Thank you for coming back.
No problem.
Not you. I was talking to the audience, but thank you too.
You're welcome.
So I've decided that the podcast is called the Music Shop Podcast. So yeah.
Wait, I'll do a tag for you.
Okay.
Wait, let me think. Do your intro, I'll just think for a sec.
Like the video, we hope you enjoy it. We are reviewing, what's the album called? 5 Score?
It'd be 5 Score and 7 years ago by band Relient K.
I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the band Relient K. They're a Christian pop-punk band. They still make music nowadays, but they were pretty big in the early 2000s, especially with their 2004 album, with songs like
Be My
Escape, and
Who I Am Hates Who I've Been.
And they have
those are the two big ones.
And I mean they have a few gold albums. So.
I just vomited a little.
So you might have heard of them, especially if you're into pop punk, early 2000s, or even maybe just Christian music.
I'm into early thousands.
I love that early thousands music.
No, but I got your tag. You ready?
All right, I'm ready.
What was it called again? Music Shop?
The Music Shop Podcast.
The Music Shop Podcast, like the source, but for all music, and better.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Then make sure to put that at the beginning of every single episode.
Make it extra deep.
So we actually just got finished listening to the entire album. It's Matthew's favorite band, and he's already heard it 1,000 times, like all of their music. Yeah. I actually really like them a lot, so I've heard a lot of their music, including even from this album, but I haven't heard the whole thing, and I haven't heard any of it in a while, actually. So we decided to listen to the whole thing. It's about...
Fresh listen. It was about 52 minutes,
52 minutes, all right. Get a fresh listen to it. We did the same thing with Kamikaze. I let Matthew pick this one because, why not?
Yeah.
See? Yeah. We high-fived.
Yeah, there's a high-five.
We got to describe everything we do.
I got it.
You just clapped.
Well, yeah, it's a high-five with yourself.
Shut up. We got to describe everything we do since this one's an audio podcast.
Right now I'm unzipping my pants.
Oh, no. Stop.
And now I'm removing my pants.
He actually is. This is creepy. Put your pants back on.
And now we can do the review.
Okay.
Now that I'm comfy.
So now we go through all the songs, right?
Yep. Well, I mean, I was thinking, we
don't have to go through every song in detail, I guess. That's kind of like a little...
Yeah, not really necessary. But, I mean, how do you feel about the album overall?
Overall, I do like the album a lot. It's probably my second or third favorite Relient K album. Yeah. It's really good. I love Relient K, especially their older stuff. I don't like that much of their recent stuff. Like they had an album in like 2016 or something.
Yeah. And
it wasn't that great. But besides that, they have a lot of good albums. They have a lot of great music. And the 2007 album, which is this one, was pretty good. Overall, I like it a lot. There's a few songs in there that are I guess just unoriginal. But besides that, it's a good album. I like it a lot. I can jam to it.
So do you do mics? I forget. Or you wanted to do a 5 mic system or 10?
You could just do it out of 10.
Out of 10?
It doesn't have to be like mics or anything. Just what you give it out of 10.
No. Let's do out of 5 CDs because it's original or something. Well, it's your channel, but
how about 5 records out of 10 records? How many records would you give it?
10 records
or Grammys?
Okay.
No, we do records. You can go first since you picked the album.
I would say. I
don't even remember.
I mean, it's my second favorite album by them overall of all time. And sometimes it's my favorite, depending. But I'll probably give this...
Is the first the 2009 one?
The first is the 2004 one.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it goes generally, then 5 Score, then Forget Not Slow Down.
Which one's that one?
The 09
Is that the
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think mine goes, Then it's between this one and the 2001 one.
2001.
Yeah, with like
It's got Mood Rings, College Kids,
Sadie Hawkins Dance.
Sadie Hawkins. No,
that one. What was that? Is that 2002?
No, that's 2001. Okay. Yeah, I had him confused. But yeah, I would give this.
Yours is the 2003 one. The one you were listening.
The 2003.
That was a good one too. That's probably like number 4.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like their 2000 album a lot too.
Yeah, the 2001 is really nice. Their 2001 is actually out of their first 4 albums, which I really like. For some reason, like the first 4 albums from an artist seems to be a thing. You know, like I don't know, but
it's their most punk album. I would say is the 2001 one.
2001, yeah. The 2001 is probably like my least favorite of those originals. Yeah, but anyway, I'd probably give this one a.
I guess I'm more into punk.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
That's what I would give it. 8, because it's not like, you know, crazy good, but I definitely think the production is really good on it.
I think I'm gonna give it.
The writing, the lyrics.
I think I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
7.
Just because I would rate it higher, but I feel like I'd be giving it too high of a rating compared to the other albums. Like, I'd probably give an 8, but we can maybe review that another day. I'd probably give that an 8, but since I like that one better than this one, and then there's also another album I like better. Though I guess it's between 8 and it's between 7 and 7.5. I don't know what I should do.
Yeah,
I'll stick with 7 for now. Yeah. But that's still an overall score of 7.5.
Yeah, I'd probably give them like a 9.5.
Really,
it's my favorite album. Like
it's a very good album. It's
I think your dad just got
good, consistent all the way through.
I know it's wrong.
But enough about that album. Yeah, this album's good. I guess. What's your favorite song off the album?
Favorite song off the album?
Honestly, I don't even remember all the titles.
Probably "Bite My Tongue," which was I don't know how to explain it. It's the one where it goes,
Yeah.
I can't remember the lyrics right now. I feel retarded.
We literally just listened to the whole album. I'm actually trying to remember the earlier songs from the album too because I'm remembering the last ones better. I guess mine's between. Well, there's the big song from the album. The biggest song on the album is "Must Have Done Something Right." That song is really good. It's really catchy. It's happy.
Yeah.
It's fun, and
it's like the one like happy song.
Yeah, it's like happy and love. When a lot of the songs are sadder, and I do like it. Actually, makes me feel happy. I do like that about the song. There's the best thing or whatever, which is another happy song, which also I like a lot too. The best thing. I guess my favorite song is between one of those two, unless there's like one I'm just forgetting that I liked better. I will say the song, what's the 12-minute song? Deathbed. There's a 11 or 12-minute song.
Yeah.
I think it's the last one on the album, right?
It's the end of the album.
It's 11 minutes long or 12 minutes, something like that.
11.
Either way, over 10 minutes is way too long. It's a good song, but it's just way too long. I'm sorry. But I like it. It's catchy, but basically when it keeps going for 10 minutes, and it's basically the same thing. I mean, the lyrics are obviously different, but it's like the same thing for 10 minutes straight.
If they did every song on the album like that, I would be angry and dislike the album, but I feel like just doing that one...
I do like the attempt.
Especially since it's the end song. If that was in the middle of the album and completely threw it off, I wouldn't be as happy with it, but that one... I like that one.
I mean, I like it.
It's a story.
I just think it's too long.
Yeah.
And then they have a cheeky feature from the lead singer from... What's the band's name? Switchfoot, which you might have heard of Switchfoot. They were pretty big, also especially in the early 2000s. They weren't like a pop punk band anyway, but they were pretty big. They had some, I guess you can call them like light rock.
Yeah.
I would say they had some platinum albums.
Yeah, I'd say light rock.
Don't lean back though. Whenever you're back there, the audio gets like way too.
Light rock. I was just leaning back for a second.
Chill. Well, you did that for like most of the Kamikaze review. You're like leaning back the entire time, so it sounds like you're really far away.
I haven't heard. Did you put it out yet? I don't think.
Not yet. No, it's ready. I just need to do it.
Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna.
I'll probably do it with.
I was just saying, I'm probably going to put out the Venom thing tomorrow.
We could both release ours tomorrow.
Oh yeah, and we need to do a vlog thing for Sunday.
We
got that one clip. We don't need to do it. Screw it.
Are you coming over tomorrow?
I might. I don't know.
If you do, we could finish it. Either way, so 7.5 overall, 7 for me, 8 for him. It's a good album overall. I love Relient K, especially mainly their older stuff. They haven't really put out anything great in a while. Their last album was mediocre at best, in my opinion. They even put out a few EPs after that were once again at best mediocre. But their early stuff was great. I'm pretty sure like their first, at least I don't dislike any of their first like 5 or 6 albums.
Here, actually, real quick, they got Relient K, and there's Anatomy of Tongue in Cheek. That's 2001. 2 Lefts Don't Make It Right, but 3 do. And then they had the Christmas album they did in 2005. Just Christmas music and some original stuff. And then in 2007, they did 7 years ago. 2008, they had the Birds and the B-Sides. 2009, they did Forget Not Slow Down. Then 2011, they had the Karaoke EP, which was covers and stuff.
Call me Dr. Worm.
Yeah. And then 2013 is when they started to change up their sound the most, was with Collapsible Lung, which I like most of, but there's some things I have problems with. And then 2016, they changed their sound completely again. It went completely experimental with everything.
They went way too pop.
I like 2 songs off of there, and then the rest that I've listened to, I didn't really care. I mean,
there was a song called, I think it was like House or whatever.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it just like uses extreme auto-tune, which doesn't make sense because rappers will do it, or people that can't sing will do it. But the thing about Matt Thiessen, the lead singer, is he's actually a really good singer, and he can actually sing really well. So I don't know why he decided to use not only a little bit of auto-tune, but like extreme autotune. It's like T-Pain. I heard a clip of him singing without autotune once, and he's actually a pretty good singer. He's not a bad singer without autotune.
T-Pain?
Yeah. Wait.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
He's actually a good singer without autotune. I heard a clip, and I was shocked because I thought the reason why he did it is because he just couldn't sing, and he just got away with using autotune. But for some reason, he can sing, and he just decides to use large amounts of autotune.
What a guy.
It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it was just super experimental was the whole thing, and
and
it was just the two of them, 2 main guys from it.
It didn't work.
Worked on it by themselves.
They're the only ones left.
Yeah, and there was this single from the beginning of the year that was pretty good.
And
I liked that one.
There was a single that came out before that album the same year, but it wasn't a part of the album. That song was pretty good, but either way, there was one song on their Valentine's Day EP that came out after the album. That was okay as well, but
you liked Candy Hearts, right?
Yeah, I liked the potential. Like the way he sung it was kind of annoying. The Candy Hearts. Like if he sung it normally,
it was kind of throaty.
That would have been a okay song.
Yeah,
I liked a good song.
I liked BMI Valentine a little bit. That one.
And then they had a Halloween EP after that.
Yeah, the Halloween EP.
That one was pretty bad.
I liked 2 of them. One of them because it was just a joke song, clearly, and the other one just because it was like a short kind of horror thing, which was just fun.
I don't know why. I feel like he feels it's necessary that he just has to keep putting out music. I feel like he doesn't take his time on his music anymore. Like he just rushes it. Like I want music out. I want to put music out. Whether it's just his love of music or he's like maybe if I just keep putting music out, one would turn into a hit. Either way, I feel like he's not taking his time with his music like he used to be. Obviously, it's hard to compete with yourself. You're your own biggest competitor, your own worst enemy.
Yeah.
But I just feel like he needs to relax, stop putting out so much music, and when you do decide to put out music, take your time. Don't experiment with this weird crap. Do what works, but also do it with what you love. Your first few albums, obviously you love that type of stuff, and it works. I'm not saying copy your first few albums, but that doesn't mean you can't inspire off of them.
Yeah, I feel like it's mostly not wanting to do the same thing again, and having that be stale. Like they did those 4 albums, which were all pretty similar. The 4th one was just them finally perfecting that sound, and that's the one that got them fairly popular, and that's what a lot of people consider their best work. And then they decided to
it's the most successful album.
They changed their style after that, and they went their 2007 one. A few of the songs, like the one that we just listened to. A few of the songs, like The Best Thing. Actually, no, not The Best Thing. But what was it?
Deathbed?
No, the one that you like.
Must Have Done Something Right.
Must Have Done Something Right. That one's like more poppy.
But it was their biggest song.
Yeah, and then there's like The Best Thing, and most of the other songs on there were less punk and more like
you could tell they definitely
rock.
Went more pop over the years, and then their 2016 was like, I don't remember that much from Collapsible Lungs, but
I like 2 songs off there.
The 2006 album was like, or 16 album was like,
yeah.
Well, what happened?
There's only one song I actually like from that, and it's mostly because of the story behind it. And like, it's not a song that you just like because you hear it.
From Air? The Air for Free?
Air for Free,
Air for Free one?
There's like one song in there that I actually genuinely like, and then the rest of it's okay, but
I didn't hear one song on the album that I liked.
I liked Flower, which was just the one about, the second guy's wife leaving him.
Mm. The other Matt?
Yeah. Just like left without saying a word to him.
Yeah.
Women are great, but...
yeah, seriously.
So we give
Coming from personal experiences as well.
Yeah, so we give this a 7.5 together?
Yep. You give it an 8, I give it a 7.
Alright. What was Kamikaze? How do we put that one?
I don't remember. I think I gave it a 7.5.
I think I gave it a 6.5. I think I gave it a 6 or 6.5.
I can check it out. It'll still record if I leave the app.
Nice.
Kamikaze.
I got a burp.
The best Eminem album, just kidding. I give it a 7.5. You give it a 6, you loser.
Okay, yes, that one's got a 6.75.
Wow.
Hey, it's still good. I mean, that is actually good. It's almost a 7 out of 10. That's pretty good.
Still.
Because, I mean, it's very hard.
That's a D+.
We'll do it like 5 is C, 0 is F, 10 is A.
Okay.
It's a B-.
Either way.
And this one's a B.
Either way, I did like this is a good album. Overall, good album.
I just realized,
next album,
me putting this one a point above where you put it, and me putting the other one a 1.5 below. My opinion is what made it so that the thing averaged out to this one being 0.75 higher than Kamikaze.
Yeah, you're a dork.
You're a douche.
The next album will probably be a Sum 41 album because, he chose an album from his favorite band. I'm going to choose an album from my favorite band. I haven't decided which one yet, but you'll figure... Probably not Chuck. Probably be either Screaming Bloody Murder or All Killer No Filler. Either their biggest album or my favorite album by them. So we'll see.
Which one's the biggest?
All Killer No Filler. That's their first album. That's probably the biggest, I'd say. And then my favorite, Screaming Bloody Murder.
I thought Chuck was the one that had like In Too Deep and stuff on it.
No, that's All Killer No Filler.
Oh, okay.
Chuck was 2004. That was their most metal album.
Okay.
With like pieces and stuff.
But yeah, so that's
So yeah, look forward to that. It'll probably be one of those 2 albums, either Screaming Bloody Murder or All Killer No Filler.
We can associate the thing with like a grade, like the points with a grade. So this would be like a B album.
So it's a 7.5. Sure, this album's a B. So does that mean Kamikaze's a C with their overall average?
I think it'd be B-.
Because
or C+.
I'd give it a B overall, but that's me personally. I'd give it a 7.5.
Yeah, you gave it exactly a B, and I gave it a C.
All right,
so it gets a B-.
We can do grades. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Let's pander for another minute so this can reach 20 minutes.
So you've been listening to the Music Shop Podcast with Tiemo and Matt. Make sure to come back every time we review a new album. That way you can get the best opinion in the game. No, facts. The best facts in the whole game.
That is a fact right there. Our opinion is better than Rotten... wait, that's movies.
Our opinion's better than Rotten...
Tomatoes.
Potatoes.
Rotten Potatoes, the music one. Yeah, if you want real opinion from albums and music...
Truth.
Come to us. Don't go to Rolling Stone or any other music critics, they don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, Benzino. We give the best ratings. We're gonna end it exactly in 20 minutes, even though it's gonna be over 20 minutes after I add the intro and outro. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Check out. Oh crap, we went over.
Whatever.
Check out Matthew's channels. You want to plug?
Matt Knoll.
At youtube.com/Matt Knoll. It'll be in the description. YouTube.com/The Dudes, which is our other channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.
Got a movie.
And we got a movie coming out.
Bye.